Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's continue the Japan campaign for Steam and Steel mod for Medieval 2 Total War. So last time we conquered Sydney, before that we conquered Perth, Western Australia, and we only have this one place, I think it's pronounced Brisbane, and when we conquer that we're going to control all of Australia. But first we got to deal with this fort, and it has a sizable garrison, and last time I thought I was going to fight it, but I decided my army's pretty small and my forces are limited, so I think I'm just going to wait a bit. We're going to lay siege and then let them sally out. It is a very weak garrison. They don't have any they have no cannons. It's all riflemen, but I don't want to risk it. So we're just going to wait a bit and let's take a look at what's going on in our settlements. Let's keep recruiting some cannons. Why not? Japanese Marines as well, they're pretty good. These guys have surprisingly bad stats. Only 13 missile attack. What's the deal with that? Do they maybe have like a... are they like rapid fire? I don't know. We're not going to risk it. And let's take a look here. What's going on? Oh yeah. I'm reinforcing the garrison in Vladivostok. Here we basically have a full stack. Yeah. Alright, let's check here in Thailand. Oh yeah, we're no longer at war with Thailand. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Let's end the turn. But yeah, we'll wait a few turns, see what that British garrison does. They might surrender, they might sally out. If they sally out, it'll be a lot easier taking care of them, because they'll approach, and my riflemen will be useful right off the bat. If they like stay inside, if they stay inside the fort and the city square, or in this case fort square, then I'll have to rely more on the cannons to deal with them. But it's nice when you can make use of the riflemen as well, but that requires the enemy sallying out or being deployed. Sometimes a pattern I've noticed in a lot of these custom cities that are really big, especially the European ones, the AI doesn't know how to behave, and so they'll hunker down in the city square instead of being on the outskirts of the city defending it. And that's kind of annoying. I prefer when they're more aggressive, when they're on the walls, when they're sallying out. Well, this is a weird war. The Boer republics versus the Ottoman Empire. So what I imagine happened is the Boer pushed north, and then the Ottomans pushed south, and they probably met here somewhere in the middle. Let's take a look at the construction. A lot of good stuff getting built. And alright, how many more? 2 more turns. Yeah, we'll wait. Let's help transport this army. There we go. Now we have almost a full stack, just a little bit more. Let's check something. Admiral. Yeah, let's just do a quick naval battle. Nice. All right, end the turn. But yeah. But yeah, we'll see if they sally out of the fort. Oh, what's this? It's a French diplomat. Are we at war with France? I think I took Saigon. Ah, these Dutch diplomats are insufferable. They just keep pestering me. They just keep asking for stuff. Well, that's a problem. They're not asking. I think I think the AI is repeatedly trying to bribe me. Come on. Like, come on. Oh, what was that? We have rioting. Oh, Italy and Morocco are at war, but we have, looks like we have a rioting issue. Right here. But I think, yeah, we're one turn away from a really big upgrade, so I think that'll fix that. Public order, yeah, should fix it. More unit recruitment. Let's move these two. Here we go. One more turn. The garrison here is tiny. Might even auto-resolve that. We'll see. Where's my diplomat? Here. What if we made a peace treaty with the Russians? No. Very stubborn. Once I have enough money, I could take Korea without invading it. I could just bribe it with a diplomat. There was something else I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring my navy back south, because we're gonna need it. Once I'm done conquering all of Australia, we still have New Zealand to take, and New Zealand should be pretty easy. It only has, I'm pretty sure it only has one settlement. And if I remember correctly, it's right here on the southern island. Alright, let's end a turn. Let's see how that British garrison responds. They'll probably surrender. And once that garrison falls, and then also once Brisbane falls, there's going to be like no British troops left in all of Australia. And then I can take that army, move it somewhere else. Alright, come on. Trade rights with Thailand. You want to be, Oh yeah, no, we can't be friendly with them, because they're at war with China, and we don't want to piss off China. We want to... They're a useful buffer against the Russians as well. And China's huge. I don't want to fight them anytime soon. Yeah. Sorry, Thailand. No trading. I wonder how much money it would take to bribe those Korean cities. Oh, look, the garrison surrendered. So, not gonna have to fight them. So let's take this army. How's the public order gonna look here if I remove the general? Oh, no. We're gonna need it. Qajar dynasty, that's Iran. So somebody destroyed Iran. It was probably the Russians. Where's my fleet? How many turns till we... pretty close, 2 turns. Construction. Okay, this fixed the public order problem. Kuching. Let's go with plantations and farm. Oh, and Vladivostok's upgraded now. Alright, let's go with dockyard. Dockyard and Oh, right. So let's move these over here. Vladivostok. 3 more and we have a full stack, and then we don't really have to worry about the Russians coming in. Where's my diplomat? Oh yeah, we were gonna bribe Pyongyang. How much money would it cost? Just rejected. That means we're close. We need a little bit more money, and then we'll be able to afford bribing them. All right. French diplomat. I think they're just trying to bribe me. No. It would be useful if they offered a peace offer, since I think I'm still at war with France. And it's unnecessary. They don't have any holdings nearby. They don't have anything. Come on. Ah, not the Dutch diplomat again. So sneaky. Alright. Construction. Ooh, a bunch of cannons getting recruited. Alright, let's move some of these. Italy and the Ottomans are at war. Alright, let's move this admiral. And let's lay siege. Let's take a look at the garrison. It's pretty tiny, but we're gonna fight it, especially because it's a minor city, so it's less likely to crash. It's always these bigger, huge cities that have that tendency. Alright. Alright, so this is good timing. We're going to take this, and then next turn, these... Let's save. You never know. You never know in this mod. Shit crashes. Shit happens. Let's go. So we're facing off against Prime Minister Thomas the Saint. And we have quite a few more troops, but we don't have an actual proper general. This is basically a captain. We don't have a family member or like a real character leading, but it doesn't matter. We have overwhelming firepower. Should be an easy win. All right. Here we are. Let's take a look at the city. It is definitely small. Yeah, it doesn't even have walls. So what would be the best spot? What would have the best angle from which to shoot with the cannons? That's the real question. I think over here. Yeah. This angle right here. And first, let's line up all these riflemen, and then we're gonna put the cannons a little bit further away. Here we go, and fire at will is on. Let's go. Let's see the cannonballs drop. Should be a good angle. Yep, good angle. Good angle indeed. Instantly, 9% dead. They're sending in their riflemen. These are actually really good riflemen, the British standard riflemen. Let's target the rifleman. Alright, let's see who's left. How many? Alright, 25% already down. I think we're going to soon kill their general. I think this is the general unit. Come on. 30%. The AI is acting weird. They're like moving aggressively and then moving back. Let's get them to move a little bit. We're gonna put some riflemen right here. 35%. We're starting to run out of ammo, so this is going to be necessary. The cannons are running out of ammo. The riflemen, of course, still have a ton. So we're going to move into position. And I also haven't used these guys a lot. So let's see. Let's look at their stats. Oh no, never mind. I've used these before, but there's an upgraded version. It's upgraded, but does less damage. It's a bit strange. Come on, start shooting. Start shooting. These guys, their accuracy is a bit shoddy. Let's see. Let's get these cannons to aim at the cavalry. They have a larger hitbox, so they should be easier to hit as well. 50%. Nice. Oh! I didn't realize this, but this is actually their faction leader, because it's their prime minister. So, that's interesting. We killed the faction leader. Why was the faction leader of the British Empire in Australia? This is probably the original one died, and this was like the faction heir. All right, now my cannons have switched to the secondary ammo, which is more accurate, and it's anti-infantry, but it's shorter range. Come on, just a few more. %. Come on. Only 11 of these left, and any... Oh, we killed off that whole cavalry unit, the general's bodyguard, the prime minister's bodyguard. You know, there's a small chance that that general we killed was their remaining, you know, quote-unquote family member. And if that's true, the faction's going to be destroyed, because that's how Medieval 2 works. If there's no, you know, family members, even though it's, you know, it's a prime minister, it's not a royal family. But it's based on Medieval 2 mechanics, which assumes that the whole leadership is related. All right, come on, 6 more. All right, let's move in a little closer. This is risky, but we're just speeding it up. Come on. Maybe it was a dumb risk. Maybe I should have been patient. Come on. Come on. Start shooting. This unit's pretty good. The sharpshooters, they really are more accurate. Come on. These guys are tough. The standard British infantry. And I remember when I did my British campaign, I would compare them. Like I would have them shoot at the same enemy from the same distance, and then I would use some like auxiliary, like colonial unit, and it was a huge difference. Like British infantry are really solid. One of the better ones. Maybe I don't know if they're the best. Probably not. There's probably some like obscure elite units that are better. All right, we won. Let's take a look at the stats. All right. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully it doesn't crash. All right, we did it. It didn't crash, and we now control all of Australia. And I'm gonna have to start recruiting some merchants so I can take advantage of all these gold mines. And one thing though that I am worried about is I don't have a general to place in Brisbane, and it's probably gonna have really bad public order issues. So I'm gonna go with this. Hopefully this kills enough of the population that because the more you kill, the more. Yeah, we're already having issues. Public order at 20%. Could I maybe move? Could I maybe? No. Damn. I should have brought another general. I can't move the emperor. Oh, I can. Wow, so something changed. All right, this fixes everything. Wow, that was a close call. We're fine. We are fine. All right. Perfect. And then we have the navy coming in here. How large is this enemy fleet? All right. Okay. Whatever. Let's end the turn. And I think soon we're gonna have enough money to bribe Pyongyang. Oh, what's this? French diplomat. Another French diplomat. I think they're constantly trying to bribe me. Instead of sending, a peace offer. Oh, what is that? A Russian navy is blockading one of my ports. It doesn't matter. That settlement is pretty undeveloped. I just conquered it, so it's because every time there's a blockade, you lose some revenue. But if the city's poor, you're not losing much because it's poor. Come on. All right. War declared. Brazil and Spain are at war. Construction. Oh, we have a plague in Brisbane. So it's actually risky. There's a chance my emperor could die. Yeah, it's not good. End of report. And my navy is coming in. Alright. How many troops can we move without messing up the public order? Apparently not a lot. Or at least we definitely gotta keep the general in here. So let's move this army and let's head for New Zealand. Alright, where's that French diplomat? Yeah. Ceasefire. Oh, they wanted a... Why didn't they offer it? Let's see how much money we can get out of them. You want me to give you money? It does say they're bankrupt, so they're probably come on, you gotta give me a little bit. You gotta give me a little some. Whatever. And where's my how many other okay, so we're at war with 4 factions. Let's talk to this Dutch diplomat. Maybe he'll leave me alone. Nah. Let's do some quick. Actually, no. Before that, now that we have some decent money, let's Oh, I already used up my diplomatic term. All right. Okay. Next time we'll do it. For now, let's just keep recruiting cannons and marines and all kinds of stuff. All right. Oh, can I recruit some merchants? Trade company, that's it. Looks like only Sydney can recruit him in Australia. Alright, end of turn. And I think it's going to take 2 turns to land in New Zealand. Should be, probably has a tiny garrison. A lot of these like isolated little colonies of these big colonial factions, they usually have a small garrison, which makes sense. Like, if the AI is being smart, then there's no point having a huge garrison defending a settlement if you're in the middle of nowhere and you know that the other AI is not gonna shit. I think like, oh, and now we have public order issues. Big problem on our hands. Definitely a big problem. I'm gonna split my navy. Half I'm gonna continue towards New Zealand, and the other half we need to do something. This is my closest general that that lives in a settlement that doesn't have public order issues. So let's quickly try to get him. We probably have 1 or 2 turns to do that before this place just like riots and has a full-blown rebellion. Damn, they killed me with an assassin. God damn. Faction announcements. We recruited. Let's keep recruiting these. We recruited a merchant. And which gold deposit would give us the most money? Species mines. What is that? There's coal mines. Where is the gold? I thought this was gold. It's labeled as something else, something that's not species. What's SPECIE? I don't know. There's mineral mines. That's worth 170. Coal mines. This is not worth as much as I thought. All right, I'll just put him. Let's just put him on the coal mine for now. Yep. Oh, gotta move him a little bit. Come on. Why is he not... What's wrong with this thing? It might be glitched. Oh, this is better. Agronomy. Yeah, that seems to be the best one. Alright, whatever. But yeah, we need to hurry. We need to bring this guy in here. And we also need to land in New Zealand. What else? Oh yeah, let's try bribing. Oh. That worked out. But some public order. Or it didn't work out. What if I bring a general? Oh, it almost fixes it. Which of these is going to give me the biggest public order bonus? This is 20, this is 25, this is 35. That should fix it. I think it should. Let's move one more. Alright, I guess we'll find out. And let's end the turn. And hopefully we don't have a rebellion in Brisbane, and hopefully we don't have a rebellion in Pyongyang. If that building really does give 35% public order, we should be fine, but who knows? Who knows how those percentages are calculated sometimes. Might be misleading. Alright, come on. Come on. Writing happened. Let's move one more of these. Saigon, Manila. Oh, and we recruited another merchant. Kyoto. And we're just gonna keep recruiting these Marines. Alright, so these are the two civil disorders. So one in Pyongyang, hopefully this gets fixed soon. And the other one, yep. But if we can bring a general in. This guy, how many turns is it gonna take? Oh! Within one turn, we fixed it. Hell yeah. And hopefully this plague doesn't kill him. And let's finally land this army in New Zealand. Oh, this looks like the settlement's not here. Oh, it was on the other island. You would think it would be on the bigger island. But the good news is it has an absolutely tiny garrison. I'm not seeing any like forts or anything. Yeah. Alright, well, you know, we're here. We're basically here. I'll end it here. I think this video has been way too long. We fixed the public order issue in Brisbane, and we're gonna go onwards towards New Zealand. And after that, I'm actually going to have to think about this, because I was just going to keep pushing southeast until New Zealand, and now I'm going to have to think of something else. I don't want to engage with China. It's too much of a pain. I do want to stabilize Pyongyang, and then also take southern Korea as well. Also probably going to bribe it. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you the next one. Bye-bye.